head wrapping on mannequins is very different than head wrapping on humans. So it definitely was like a challenge to get those on there the way that we wanted to and to have designs that worked well on hard bald heads. Basically, we had some fashion designers featured, and I did the head wraps to complement the pieces for the designers that were featured. So I know Khadija is one of those, and Mama Dial. So it was an honor to try different techniques. I did have one ready ahead of time, and then I went there with just the fabric. We talked a little bit ahead of time about what colors would complement the outfits. A woman's head wrap is very personal. A lot of times the fabric can even be passed down as like heirlooms, especially like indigo fabrics that are hand dyed. They're really timeless pieces.